How you doing, YouTube? Matt with the Massive Beer Reviews back with yet another review. Decoy, Carton Brewing, Winter Warmer. I get excited when Carton produces a darker beer because they don't do it that often. And quite a few of their darker beers I enjoy. Their, what was the one they produced? The Shipwreck Porter. That was pretty fucking cool. They did their Cascadian Dark Ale, the Epitome. I really like that one. Had a couple different versions of them. Some of them I was like, yeah. Some of them I was like, but one I was like, holy fuck. So I'm super excited to give it a whirl. As far as what it says on this can, it says Decoy Winter Warmer. 12% alcohol by volume, 26 IBUs. Carton Brewing, drink off the beaten craft. Wah, wah. Story time. At his restaurant, 11 Medicine Park, Chef Daniel Huma makes a extraordinary 5-spice roast duck. The genesis of Decoy is our notion that those spices would be affectionate. Those spices would affectionate the fig notes of a Belgian strong malt bill in the direction of a winter warmer. Cumin, coriander, lavender flowers, Chihuahua, red peppercorns, and honey are all added to special bead malts and Belgian candied sugars with American ale yeast, chosen because its esters enhance rather than dominate, as would a Belgian. A strong, gently spiced ale, Decoy is intended to sit next to or in place of a fire during the bracing cold of a winter. Drink Decoy because life and spice. No fire. It is cold outside. I'm in that back kind of patio area that's framed off, so I'm not freezing, but you know, it's fucking 20 degrees outside, so I guess this works. I just made a bunch of, duck, but whatever. I just made I just got back from New York. A trip to New York, and I had a couple rounds of Japanese ramen while I was out there, so I attempted my first stab. I cook all the time, but I never made ramen before, and I attempted my first stab as like an all-day kind of crock pot kind of ramen thing, which I think might work. So I think this might go pretty good with that. I mean, soup-wise, you're talking about this and whatever, but you're talking about I roasted some really nice pork with it, so hopefully this sucker kind of works with that. Either way, it's going down with it, so there you go. Label-wise, it's cool. It's Carton. All the labels are pretty much the same, which I dig, actually. I like, I'm all about symmetry. I'm all about fucking uniformness, so I dig it. Just a verbiage change. So there we go. Winter Warmer, they said they're brewing with American yeast, Belgian candied sugars, and a lot of aggressive spices, but they said it's a subtle beer. Like I said in here, they said it would be fig notes, Belgian strong malt bill, cumin, coriander, lavender flowers. Now, lavender is a very subtle one. Sichuan red peppercorns and honey. Listen, love me some pepper in my beer. Love Belgian candied sugar in my beer. Honey, come on now. And special beet and Belgian candied sugar. So that's pretty much right up my alley. I mean, if I don't like this beer, then something's fucking wrong with me. Or something's wrong with them. Who am I to judge? I'm not. I'm just going to talk about it. Anyway, just over a finger, a pillowy, creamy Superhead. I'm glad I picked up. I didn't know they were going on the Belgian side with a winter warmer. You can go a couple different directions. I don't read anything until I dive into it. Glad I grabbed a little tulip here because I think that's the glass it should be in. Not that I'm a glass Nazi. Khaki colored head. Nice hazy honey mixed with reddish kind of body going on there, but very hazy. So yeah, I mean, she looks the part. Let's see if we can get a nose on her. Very subtle nose. I'm getting a bit of those Belgian candied sugars in there. I'm getting a lot of like fruity esters in there, and I think maybe that's what I'm talking about. This American yeastiness. Very. I don't want to go straight up green apple. There's definitely like a fruity, appley kind of ester going on in there. My nose just got clogged up for some reason, so it didn't happen 2 seconds ago, but But I'm not getting a ton in there. I'm getting a subtle date, definite Belgian candied sugar. Those kind of green apple kind of fruitiness out of there. That's pretty much it. Which isn't a bad thing. I mean, your Belgian beers isn't really cold either. So I'm going to say that right now. It's probably approaching 55 degrees, maybe even 60. But yeah, she smells really nice. I think she's going to be way more impactful. It's a bit of a tight tulip, so it's probably choking a little bit in there with a little nice, decent sized head on it. So, smells really nice. Smells Belgian definitely, which is really cool because this is the first kind of Belgian beer I've had from Carton, besides their Tharsis, which I mean, Saison, I can lead French or Belgian or whatever. I'm going to stop rambling and just dive into it and see what she's got. Cheers. First things first. Carton is quickly becoming a danger beer company. This is the second, or more than the second, but second in recent memory. I'm talking about the past week. I've had a 12% beer from them that drinks like 5%. That's dangerous. Okay? So, first things first. Super smoothness. No burn whatsoever. 12%, you would be like, oh my god, it's a big beer, it's going to burn. No. Crushable to the point where you're kind of like, okay, this is kind of fucking scary. Those Belgian candy sugars just started to show. They say on here, I'm going to read it because I'm having a hard time pulling stuff out of here. Okay. Cumin. Yeah. Cumin's a little bit more, coriander definitely. Lavender flowers. The peppercorns. I don't know if I'm confusing that with the... Yeah. No, that's definitely there. So if I didn't read that, I would have said it. So I'll own up to that shit. But yeah, you're definitely getting those peppercorns in there. Honey. I don't think honey is supposed to be like a big note in there. It is sweet. So I think that's where the honey's coming from. But I think it's more of a balancing thing. And along with that Belgian candied sugar. So I think the Belgian candied sugar is there to make it more of a Belgian style winter warmer, and the honey's just to kind of bring up bounce or bring up the sweetness to the touch. It's super crushable. Yeah, very. I wouldn't say very Belgian-esque in soul, but very, very, very close. Like when you drink a lot of beers, a lot of breweries get it wrong as far as Belgian beers go. They try to make a Belgian beer, and while it has, like, it's like, you know, add A, B, C, D, and E to this beer, and then we have a Belgian quad. And while it comes out definition-wise or close to being a Belgian, you know it when you see it. It's that whole old adage that, and like, I've said it in other reviews, and I've said it other places. The old Supreme Court Justice said I can't define pornography, but I know what it is when I see it. You know a Belgian beer when you drink it. If you've drank enough Belgian beers, you drink it and you're like, okay, that's Belgian-esque. This is Belgian-esque, which is really fucking cool. Even though they're using American yeast on it, it has that kind of vibe to it. It's more of like departure from, how do I put it? For me, it's not as robust. And they're talking about like using those American yeast for the esters. It's not as robust and as big as your Belgian quads or your doubles. This is more like your Belgian strong pales, like your still knocked, or your Gudens, your Henanker Guden strong pale. I forget the name of it right now. It's, slipping my mind. But beers like that, that's kind of like the kind of vibe I'm getting off the yeastiness, but you have that dark malt, the special B, combined with nice Belgian candied malts. It's a cool beer. It's something that is absolutely 100% dangerous. So yeah, let's talk about it. It's one of the better beers I've had as of late. No. And I only say that because, one, I've had some crazy, amazing beers, and two, it's so dangerous it kind of slips under the radar. So I should probably say yes, but I'm not saying it because it's just so subtle. Nuance, that whole shit aside. Everybody's like, oh, you're not getting the nuances, whatever. But it's really good. Really good. So it should be in that conversation. If I drank less beer, it'd be in that conversation. Let's put it that way. Is it one of the better winter warmers I've had as of late? Fuck yeah. I drank a decent amount of winter warmers over the past couple months, being that it's winter and I want to be warmer. This is probably the best one I've had. Would I buy it again? Didn't buy it. It was gifted me by my buddy George. Thank you very much, George. My beer dealer. He gives me so many good beers. But I believe it was right around there, $15 to $18 a 4-pack. Could be wrong. Pricing nerds, and I say pricing nerds, I'm a fucking nerd myself, so you folks who know the prices of such things, leave it below. Just say if you like what you like this. If you like Belgian-style winter warmers. I know that's really on the nose and generic, but it is what it is. If you want Belgian candy sugar to be the star of your show, if you like nice, I'm not saying straight up somewhere between red and green apple, somewhere in between there, that's the kind of yeasty esteriness you want off a beer, that even a word, then you dig this beer. If you want crushability on your winter warmer that has a decent ABV, you'd be into this. It's good beer, so let's leave it at that. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you did or you didn't, or somewhere in between, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you want to check us out anywhere else on the internet, you can. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Tapped. Massive beers in all 4 of those places. And, there's a review down. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a nice winter warmer right now. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.